Lois, please see us. Lois Lerner still not talking, but House Republicans want to make sure she does. They want to drag her back to Capitol Hill again and see if they can get her to talk at least a little longer again. The House Oversight Committee voting today to do just that. Congresswoman Cynthia Lummis sits on that committee. Congresswoman, many of your colleagues argue, some of your Democratic ones as well, that she did leave herself open to this because with that introductory statement of hers, she took all that pleading the fifth nonsense away. Is that your take as well?
That is my take. She said she broke no laws, she didn't do anything wrong, that she didn't violate IRS rules and regulations, and that she did not provide false testimony to Congress. And then she invoked her Fifth Amendment right. We believe she waived her Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination when she made those assertions. So at least as to the extent of what she did say, we have the right to cross-examine her.
All right, now, have you heard back from her?
We have not, but we did pass a resolution today saying that we believe that she waived her rights.
So what if she said, I guess what I'm asking, what if she says no?
If she says no and once again comes in and invokes her right against self-incrimination, then we'll have to make a decision about whether to hold her in contempt or not.
What if she says she's not coming at all to invoke her right again? She's been there, done that, she's not going to do it again.
Well, then I believe we'll have the option to explore whether or not to hold her in contempt. If she's held in contempt by the committee, then it goes to the vote of the full House of Representatives. If the full House votes to hold her in contempt, then it would go to a U.S. attorney who would then take the matter to a grand jury. So plenty of legal rights still to come.
Congresswoman, can you update me on these so-called liberal groups that were targeted as well? We're hearing there weren't that many groups, and they might not have been even targeted to the degree certainly conservative ones were. What do you know about it? How big was this?
We don't know the extent of how big it was yet, and that's why we want to talk to more people from the IRS who were involved in making the decisions about these be on the lookout memos that were sent around within the agency saying, hey, be on the lookout for people who have Tea Party or Patriot or...
But what about the liberal ones, though, that had the words Occupy in their name, or Keystone, I heard, in their name? Were there that many of them? Was that just a ruse? What?
We don't know yet whether it was a ruse. We do for sure know that there was targeting of conservative groups.
Yeah.
Whether or not there was targeting of liberal groups, we also need to know, because as you know, Neil, the page can be turned on this. You can have a conservative administration go after a liberal group or vice versa if we allow the IRS to run amok.
So, yeah, that's the bigger point, isn't it, Congress? That whether this turns out to be true or not, that liberals were targeted even to the
That's
degree
every bit
of
as bad.
It's not what the IRS should be doing.
Targeting is targeting. We shouldn't let it happen. Yeah, we shouldn't let it happen whether it's liberals, conservatives, or some other way out group. That's not the point. The point is, do they deserve tax-exempt status, and when do they deserve it? In a timely manner. At least a decision on whether they deserve it should be made in a timely manner, because so then they can appeal that decision.
Congresswoman, thank you.
You're welcome.